Yo, shout out to Norris Middle School in Bakersfield, California. Y'all ready for this news? Up and at 'em, let's go. Off to the races. Vocabulary on the track, keep up the pace. It's another week with another rhyme to drop, because the world keeps spinning and it don't stop. A Ukrainian flight from Tehran crashed after takeoff as Iran to blame was everyone's first thought. Iran denied it for a while, citing technical errors, but they finally admitted that the fault was theirs. They mistook it for a missile and shot it down. Ukraine wants punishment, justice now. In other news, a royal couple is stepping down. Prince Harry, Meghan Markle backing away from the crown. They'll split time between Canada and the UK, focus on their charity and earn their own pay. 2 earthquakes shook Puerto Rico. They were still recovering from Hurricane Maria. 2/3 of people don't have power on the island, and in fear of aftershocks, they've been sleeping outside. They need help now more than ever before. Trump approved funding to provide resources. In the US, the cancer death rate is still dipping. It's been getting lower since 2016, which was the year of the single largest drop reported. It's because of better treatment and fewer smokers. The 2020 Olympics are right around the corner, and for athletes who want to use it as a platform to protest, the Olympic Committee has outlined some things they can't do and some that are fine. No kneeling, hand gestures, or messages on clothes, and don't disrupt the ceremony while they hand out medals. Some say this violates freedom of speech. Is it too harsh? Tell us, what do you think? The New York Public Library made a list. Top 10 books, but with a twist. The most checked out books in their history. Number 1, The Snowy Day by Ezra Jack Keats. A fitting way to end this week's rap, especially if it's getting cold where you're at. But if it's warm where you are, we probably raise the temp. Headlines and hot bars, y'all know what it is. It's Flow Cab. You, Larry.
Enter the shoutout contest for a chance to be featured in a future Week in Rap video. Good luck!
Okay. The Goodwill Truck fundraiser is this week. Remind your family to gather up the rusty tools, old furniture, and bags of clothes you've been waiting to give away and bring them to school this weekend. The truck will be right out front.
The more we stuff the truck, the more money Goodwill donates to our school. All funds from this event will benefit the 8th grade end of the year field trip. This is Spirit Week. Tomorrow is Color Day. 6th grade wears black, 7th grade wears green, 8th grade wears gray. Thursday is Vintage Clothes Day and dancing trivia in the gym at lunch. Friday is Sports Day. Wear your sports gear and join the lunch rally in the gym. Oh. This announcement will be read in both English and Spanish. This year's Latino Role Model Conference will be on Saturday, February 1st, at Cabrillo College Crocker Theater in Aptos.
Este año la conferencia de latinos modelos va a ser el sábado 1 de febrero en el Crocker Theater del Cabrillo College en Aptos.
In addition to hearing from Latino engineers, writers, scientists, artists, elected leaders, and other professionals, award-winning author Reina Grande will be the keynote speaker.
Además de escuchar de muchos latinos profesionistas, Reina Grande, autora galardonada, va a ser la oradora principal.
Miss Grande's recent book, The Distance Between Us, was awarded the Americas Award for Children's and Young Adult Literature. Each student who attends receives a copy of her book.
El reciente libro de la señora Grande, La distancia entre nosotros, recibió el Premio de las Américas a la literatura infantil y juvenil. Cada alumno que asista recibirá una copia de este libro.
This bilingual event is free for all students from 6th grade through college and their families. And lunch is included.
Este evento bilingüe es gratuito para para todos los alumnos y sus familias desde sexto grado hasta la universidad. El desayuno y el almuerzo están incluidos.
If you would like more information about this event or the Reina Grande's memoir, see Faye Silva Robles in the office or Miss Brooks in the library.
Si deseas obtener más información sobre el evento o de Reina Grande, busca a Fe Silva Robles en la oficina o a la señora Brooks en la biblioteca. Sports news. New sports start this week. All gender flag football begins officially on Friday. You can check it out by playing after school today with Coach Castro from 3:15 through 5 p.m. All grades girls volleyball tryouts are today. 6th grade is right after school from 3:10 through 4:30. 7th grade tryouts are at 4:30 through 4:45. And 8th grade tryouts are from 5:45 through 6:45.
Wrestling is today from 3:15 to 5 p.m. You can get your sports physical today after school at 3:15 for $15. A physical is required each year for every student to participate in sports. In library news, if you would like to play games on the library computers before school and during break, you will notice that there are new shiny yellow gaming cards for computers.
As always, you will pick up a card in order to play games, and the cards are available on a first-come, first-served basis. You must return the card to the card box when you have finished playing. Remember, if a card is lost, the computer becomes a schoolwork-only computer.
Reading Bingo Challenge update. Hey, have you been getting your books stamped in your planner?
Yes, I have about 7.
Me too. If you haven't, you really should start. The Reading Boss Bingo Battle, oh my god, I said it, school-wide competition is going to be starting soon. Play for prizes, glory, and class dominance. More details to come in the next couple of weeks.
In club news, today at lunch, Ukulele Club meets in room 9, GSA meets in the cooking room, and Knitting Club meets in the library. This Thursday is Book Club's potluck and book talk for suggested reading. Bring a snack and prepare to share your thoughts about this great book.
We have our fearless leaders with us in the BTV studio this morning.
Well, hello, Delilah. Hi, Carlos. How are you guys today?
Good.
Good. You're looking sharp. I'm loving your jammies and your shirt. Did I tell you I love your Zeppelin shirt?
Yes.
I did tell you that. All right. Yeah, you guys are looking good. I have a couple of quick announcements that I'm excited about. First, I already know that you already mentioned Reina Grande, but I want to encourage anybody to consider going. This event's bilingual. It's amazing. I happened to get choked up and maybe shed a little tear or two last night listening to a podcast called The Moth Radio Hour and listening to Reina Grande's story. She's fascinating. She's a really amazing speaker, and I think you'll love her. So if you don't get a chance to go, tap into the Moth Radio Hour podcast because you can hear her story. Also, really important, can you see that? It's not a pimple. It's not a pimple. It's a Peppa Pig sticker. Say that 3 times fast. Peppa Pig sticker, because I'm hearing talk about a Peppa Pig club on campus. So if you're into it, talk to your friends because there's a lot of enthusiasm around it. I love Peppa Pig. I also want to talk to you about this. Can we see that? That says MAP and it points to CASP. I know that many of you have been thinking and working hard and preparing for our winter MAP test. Some classes will begin tomorrow, and everybody will take math and English MAP over the next couple of weeks. And I know, and I think you know, that the MAP is a performance indicator for our state test called the CASP. Both super important for our school, super important for you. You'll hear lots more as the spring progresses. And you may remember last spring that I challenged you that if you either meet or exceed standards or show improvement, that you're going to get a reward. So there are rewards to come for the CASP for last year, but I just want to say good luck on the MAP in the next few weeks and be thinking about the CASP later in the spring, okay? That's the only announcements I have, but let's give away some cool stuff, okay? I'm going to grab one, and then if you guys want to grab one too. I can see that Aaron Peterson Lindbergh caught Betsy Rodriguez being scientific. Betsy shared an amazing scientific discovery. A 4-leaf clover? I want to see that, Betsy. I don't know if they exist. I want to see it. Congratulations, Betsy. Thanks, Aaron.
Miss.
That's Sandage.
Oh. Caught Jake Williams being generally awesome.
Good job, Jake Williams and Miss Sandage.
Good job, Jake.
All right. Thanks, Delilah. What do you got, Carlos?
Miss Thompson and Miss Peel caught Rebecca being empathetic and kind.
Empathy is important. Empathetic and kind.
helpful.
And helpful. Excellent. How about one more? Want to do one more, Delilah?
Sure. Miss Ricky caught Sarah Mackey, such an amazing quiet reader every single day for SSR. Good job, Sarah.
Good job, Sarah. I'm sure you're paying attention right now. These are great winners, great kids. Thanks, teachers. There's a great prize box in the office. If you're not aware and you haven't won yet, keep trying. Keep encouraging your teachers because there's things like a free lunch with Miss Spires or hats and T-shirts and all kinds of really cool stuff. So thanks for listening. Thanks for being great bees.
All right, thank you, Mr. Brian. Hey, it's the produce guy.
Produce guy.
Hey, it is. How you guys doing?
Good.
And I have somebody here with right here. Can you see this character? Can you see Marin? This is, you've heard about him. There are very few elite bees in the school. This is one of them. Special guest today, and a future elite bee. I don't even know if we can pan that wide. Not an elite bee yet, but in the coming months, I'm sure we will have another elite bee. They're here from ASB. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes, and they were chosen because they wore their jammies. You just have to believe they have jammies on. So does Delilah. The best jammies I've seen of the day. Peyton, who looks like a giant green Care Bear walking around in big green Care Bear jammies. So anyway, ASB, we're here to explain what you're supposed to dress like. So, what are they supposed to do tomorrow?
Tomorrow, 6th grade wears black, 7th grade wears green, and 8th grade wears gray.
Got that? So tomorrow, you had 5 days off, so it could have been you forgot to wear your jammies, but we do see a lot of folks wearing the jammies. So tomorrow, if you're a 6th grader, wear black. That's super easy. If you're a 7th grader, wear green. And if you're an 8th grader, gray. These are easy colors. Pull them off. We've got the Otter Pop. Did you guys encounter the Otter Pop fairy roaming around?
Yeah.
Otter Pop Fairy is roaming around Spirit Week, making sure we're acknowledging those spirited individuals that dress up. And Thursday, why don't you explain what we're going on Thursday?
We are doing a vintage or old clothes day where you wear clothes from a different era. And then at lunch, we're going to have a trivia / dance / eating battle at lunch.
Oh, so exciting. So back to the vintage clothes thing. You might think, I don't have any clothes from the 50s. Fine. I don't have any clothes from the 90s. Whatever. Could you come as a caveman?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a different era. That'd be fine. If you're like, I don't have any clothes from the 80s. How about the 1480s? Sure, whatever. Just vintage old clothes. It's something where we could look and go, that looks like it wasn't from this particular week. So easy one to dress up. And then the battle tomorrow, it's going to combine your love for trivia, your love for, if I go, okay, you got to do this dance. You got to have someone in your crew that can do this dance. And these teams are going to be small. So you can have as few as 3 people on a team. We'll meet in the gym. And Marin's going to be there, right?
Yes.
Because you want to see Marin eat a banana and dance. It's going to be awesome. So the gluttony portion, it's just a banana. We were going to get salmon, but it was too expensive. So you're not going to be gobbling down salmon. It's just you got to have someone on your team who can quickly eat a banana. So it's going to be trivia, dancing, and eating a banana at lunch tomorrow. And before I get to Friday's day, today we have the Buggy Up battle in the quad. Winning team gets a chocolate pie.
Me and Sabina.
Yes, these two are going to win. And you might think, what? Isn't Isla Johnson? Wasn't she supposed to be a returning champion? Isla's disqualified because she failed to wear her jammies. So she wanted a shout out. Not getting a shout out, just getting scolded. Bad Isla. Wear your jammies. Okay, and then on Friday, so if you want to win and you're wearing jammies, just come be a buggy out on the quad at lunch. Winning group wins a pie. Second through a bunch of other places wins, I don't know, something. Probably an Otter Pop. Friday, sports gear. Wear some sports gear. And then what are we having at lunch, Ms. Kimos?
At lunch, we are having a sports rally.
Sports rally. That's right. This is cool. This is where What's that saying?
Yay!
Yay, I like the enthusiasm. So, sports rally, it'll be in the gym at lunch, and it'll be honoring our current athletes and honoring the ones that are moving on from, I don't know, one sport to another sport. It'll be great. And anything else you ladies want to add? You are going to be dressing up, right?
Yes.
Yes, you're going to stay off the bad list,
Yeah.
and you're going to make Isla dress?
Oh, yeah.
Good, good to know. All right, time for the B40 Produce Extravaganza. It's called haiku time. You might be thinking, what is a haiku? I don't have time to explain. All right, so you're playing for either an orange, a hog, a weasel, or puddle of cheese. Sabine, what are you hoping for?
A puddle of cheese.
D-House, what are you hoping for?
A weasel.
A weasel, of course. Marin?
I'm hoping for a puddle of cheese.
Puddle of cheese. And the correct answer, oranges. Yeah, we got some oranges. So you can win the orange oranges, by write a haiku about a citrus fruit. And once again, somebody on this campus who's not me and has more time and doesn't have the time running out can explain to you what a haiku is. Bring it to Marina in the library, and before you know it, you will be getting your vitamin C, preventing scurvy, and learning a little bit of haiku. You fired up about that, D-House?
Yeah.
Totally fired up. All right, cool. I'll see you at the Buggy Up battle.
Bye. Thank you.
See ya.
Bruce guy.
Yesterday, we celebrated the life of Martin Luther King Jr. If Martin Luther King had not been killed, he would be 91 years old today. Oops.
In the videos last week, a woman named Ruby Bridges appeared to talk about her experience as a young black girl desegregating an all-white school. Ruby Bridges is only 66 years old today. The civil rights movement was not long ago at all. Let's continue to honor the work of activists like Martin and Ruby by speaking out and standing up for one another.
The year was 1960, and some white people didn't treat black people as equal. In some parts of the U.S., black people were kept separate from whites and viewed as less. They couldn't sit with whites on a bus or drink from the same fountains. They said, why us? It wasn't fair. If there was a school with white kids, then black kids couldn't go there. White people had set up this separation, and it was called segregation. It affected many, truly, including a girl from New Orleans named Ruby. Ruby Bridges was 6 years old when she did something brave and bold. Ruby lived by William Frantz Elementary School. It was for white kids only. What would Ruby do? Now, the Supreme Court had already ruled that segregation was bad. It should be given the boot. The Supreme Court had tried to change it. They said all schools have to be integrated. That means kids of every single color were allowed to go to school with each other. But that wasn't the end of segregation. Some schools still didn't allow integration. See, William Frantz gave a hard test to black kids, and they couldn't attend if they didn't pass it. But Ruby passed it and gave the school no choice. The US government used its voice and said Ruby had the right to go. She was only 6 and she became a hero. She was the first black child to attend an all-white elementary school without a friend.
Oh Ruby, when will all this be over? When will everyone be treated the same? Oh, Ruby Bridges changed the course of history. I never knew a little girl could be so brave. Oh, Ruby, when will all this be over? When will everyone be treated the same? Oh, Ruby Bridges changed the course of history. I never knew a little girl could be so brave.
Ruby's first day, people were cruel. A mob of angry white people stood outside the school. They yelled mean things at Ruby Bridges. Most people would have given up, but Ruby didn't. The US president sent guards to keep her safe from the crowd that was filled with hate. She had a brave, confident look on her face as she entered the school that day. When she got to class, guess what she found? All the white parents had pulled their kids out. They didn't want their kids in class with Ruby just because she was black. She was was nice, but they saw her as an enemy. So it was only Ruby and Mrs. Henry, her teacher, who was very kind. It was just the two of them for a long time. She taught Ruby every subject for months. Slowly white kids came back, not all at once. After going through the first grade, Ruby made it to the second grade and it was integrated. Her class that year had black and white, all because Ruby never gave up her rights. She had courage and determination to help overcome segregation. Today some are still not treated equal, and Ruby continues to fight for those people. All it takes is compassion for others. Learn to treat people like your sisters and brothers.
Oh Ruby, when will all this be over? When will everyone be treated the same? Oh Ruby Bridges changed the course of history. I never knew a little girl could be so brave. Oh Ruby, when will all this be over? When will everyone be treated the same? Oh, Ruby Bridges changed the course of history. I never knew a little girl could be so brave. As brave as Ruby, as brave as Ruby.
And that's our show for today. Thanks for watching. Be sensible, be honorable, and stay swaggy.
Brand supporting.
Woo!